It's not everyone's cup of tea to consume an entire podcast. That's why, welcome to the Ranveer Show's highlights channel, DRS Clips. Subscribe and hit that bell icon. Simple question for you. Who's the most powerful person in India? What position is the most powerful position in India?
What position is the most powerful position in India? So yeah, I think the PM is definitely a very powerful position. We still need to, we are a developing nation. We still need a lot of policies to be formed. Definitely powerful. I would also say like influencers like yourself are in a great place.
I would have a follow-up question to you.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the biggest influencer in the country? And I don't mean an influencer like a content creator. Who's the most influential person in the country in terms of who can set culture or a vibe? And we saw it recently.
Interesting. So are you saying like, I definitely think it will be someone from Bollywood or cricket.
Cricket.
So yeah, like, Virat, Dhoni.
Because these guys are the captains of the teams and they set the tone for the whole team as well.
Correct. They are definitely in leadership positions. Say like in India, they always say like ABC, right? Like Bollywood, cricket, astrology or sort of religious things. So obviously Bollywood, cricket have a lot of mass influence, right?
I think cricket is right at the top.
Correct.
But we're speaking as Indians, as brown people.
Yeah.
Now you go to the world stage.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo puts a Coke bottle on the side and
Correct.
Coke stocks drop.
Correct.
That's power.
Yep.
By like a small lifestyle move.
Correct.
What does Cristiano Ronaldo do? He has mastered the art of sports.
Right.
Parallelly, understand that the metaverse is becoming a real thing.
Right.
How will sports translate into the metaverse? Definitely we'll have football as it exists. Maybe people, instead of watching it on TV, they'll be able to sit in the stadium or watch it by sitting on the pitch.
Yep.
Just a theory.
Yep.
Parallelly, what people don't understand is that football is about 200 years old. 200 years ago is not such a long time ago.
Correct.
Which means that there is potential for newer sports to be created.
Correct.
And this whole competitive gaming thing that's going on.
Yep.
What's it called?
Esports.
Esports.
Yep.
And this whole esports thing that's going on, it's the first step towards new sports getting formed in the metaverse.
Absolutely.
So everything you said about gaming, you're actually talking about the pre-version of what's going to happen to sports in the future. And sports does the same things that you described gaming to be doing. Sense of community, sense of brotherhood. First within the team, then people supporting a particular club or country,
correct,
etc.
Correct.
Which is what actually got me very interested to podcast with you in the first place.
Right.
Because I feel you're building for the future of gaming,
right,
for the future of sports.
Right.
Considering what you do, you might actually be building the next cricket or football in the world.
Yeah. So I think you're absolutely right. Like the entire idea of esports is exactly that, right? Like if you think about the largest games, which are today going to be Call of Duty, where you have a lot of esports, or League of Legends or Dota, right? These games are only like a decade old versus like a football, which is 200 years old. But what is going to happen is that culture, number of people playing it, like why is cricket so big, right? Like our activity of entertaining ourselves and connecting with the friends, whether they were in a locality or otherwise, is gully cricket, right? Like we would, even if we had a stayover in school at someone's house, we would just like in the room set up furniture. And even if it's an area of 6 feet, we'll say, yaar, aise karenge, one tip, one out, create some crazy rules so that it becomes interesting, right? And because we have all played cricket, it's very interesting to spectate it. It's very interesting to look at the merchandise. It also becomes part of your culture, right? Almost a religion. Cricket is a religion in India for sure. And which is why Virat and Dhoni and all the other Indian cricketers are so aspirational and we look up to them as leaders, right? Which is the same thing with Cristiano Ronaldo. So when the gaming environment will actually spread and become really mass, it'll be the same thing, right? Like I'm talking about Clash of Clans. I do watch Clash of Clans esports, right? Why? Because I want to see what the best are doing. I want to learn from them. I also get entertained because I already am related to it, right? So I'm like, oh, cool. Oh, wow. What happened in that end? He did this, he did that. Pretty much like, you require 24 runs in the last over and can the person pull off or not, right? You're biting your nails. It's a nail biting finish, etc., etc. It is pretty same in games as well, right? And so the metaverse is like you're referring to is almost a place you're going to live digitally, right? So everything that we are doing in real life, you almost think about the metaverse as take real life and remove all boundaries. And when I say remove all boundaries, imagine that in real life, obviously, if I run towards a train, I will die, right? But in the metaverse, if I want to do that, I'll get the thrill of it, but there'll be no consequence because there are no physical rules. Can I suddenly, as Anshul, have a rocket pack come in an instant and fly? Of course I can, right? So there are no physical boundaries in the metaverse for me, which also means unlimited interactions, right? Like if I want to extend my hand, like like one of the superheroes, I can actually do that in the metaverse, right? Nothing physically constraining me, and because there are unlimited interactions possible, whether that's commerce, whether that's gaming, whether that's transactions, whether that's sports, unlimited possibilities open up. And because unlimited possibilities open up, completely creative field for you to do whatever you want.